I went to the mail today after the holidays, and I got a few things that I know what one of them is. Not sure what the other two are, but I think they're all comic art related. So we will see. But we will do a nice little unpacking of about looks like 3 different things we got that we can unpack today. So let's get to it. Starting out from Jetpack Comics. A little abusive with packing. Alright, let's see what this is. Ooh, isn't even really an unpacking. This is what my wife ordered for me. I just forgot that she ordered it. We had I believe it was our last Crimson Cull Comic Club podcast. It was one of the last two. Katie reviewed Zombies Christmas Carol. And Marvel Zombies, I thought I had almost all the Marvel Zombie items. I was considering getting the omnibus, and they didn't have this in there anyways. This is a Zombie Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens version. There will be no singing this Christmas, only screaming. Marvel presents Charles Dickens' classic A Christmas Carol with a ghoulish twist. As London is overrun by a plague known as a Hungry Death, a disease spreading rapidly among the surplus population, the poor turn into the undead and hunger unendingly when the disease spreads from the workhouses to the public. Only one person can turn the zombie tide and save Christmas for all. That humbug, Ebenezer Scrooge. God help us, everyone. Collects Marvel Zombies Christmas Carol number 1 to 5, written by Jim McCann and illustrated by David Baldeon and Jeremy Treese. But yeah, got the hardcover. Wife found a good deal on it. I was bidding on one and lost. I stupidly just did it 1 cent over the original bid, and since there was no one else bidding for like 8 days, and of course I got sniped in the end. Little shit beat me out by 30 cents or something. Alright. Next up, Eve Urena. Could be a variety of things. Oh, this is fun. Did not know this was coming. We got. Oh, this is awesome. I might have to read this tonight. Oh, it's all bent up. Damn post office. And I'll bent it all this shit again. All bent and twisted. But what you gonna do? We got slow pokes too. We don't give a shit. So we're gonna have a blast reading this. It's autographed by Steve. Don't think there's anything else in here, so I'm not going to worry about pulling that up until I read it later today. I might have to read both the Christmas Carol and Slowpokes too today. But let's look at the good bonuses that came with this Kickstarter. I think it was on Kickstarter. I could be wrong. It could be on one of the other platforms, but I'm pretty sure it's Kickstarter. I love this postcard style of the cover without the words on it. It's just awesome. Big sloth face in the lake. Wife will love that. And we got. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's gonna get framed. Slow pokes. Sloth having a little campfire with a human's body, roasting marshmallows over it. Hot sloth summer. That's just definitely gotta get a nice frame for that one. This is the piece de resistance. Same image as that poster. I got the wife a slowpoke shirt. Well, maybe. Might give it to her. We'll see. It's not gonna fit me unless back on a regimen. But yeah, that was awesome. If you didn't get a chance on any of the slowpokes, first two, I'm almost positive it was Kickstarter. Uh, so just keeping an eye out for the third one, because anytime they come out with the new one, they will sit there and uh, do some like back issues. You can usually get the first two or whatever when they come out with the third one. If they come out with a third one, which they better come out with a third one and a fourth one and a fifth one and a sixth one. The Slowpokes is definitely one of my favorite comics of the year. Uh, so that's awesome. Lots of great reading. Coming up, I'm going to have all the tag information in the show notes. Just looking there for where you got to go to contact any of these artists, writers, people that are doing these projects. And I will sit there and hopefully get all their information that I can find up for you. So if you'd like to contact them, especially this one, uh, the final one we're doing today is by a new artist friend that I introduced to that's from Wisconsin that's into Disney style animated artwork. Make sure there's nothing in there before I throw that away. You never know. There's always a little something that might be in the packaging. But he's got a special deal going right now where you can get 50% off all his items, even sale items. You get 50% off the sale price. I should have waited. Because I could have bought more stuff. But I might just have to go back on there because there were a couple bigger priced items that I was interested in that I did not pick up yet. Off for a bit. But does a nice job of using cardboard around the packaging when he does put it in the soft bag. Like the other item that came in a hard pack, and it was damaged because I guess the postal workers decided to try and bend it, stick it in something. I can't explain them. They hate me. I miss my old postal workers. Go in today and the whole floor, tons of water and ice chunks and slush all over the front part of the post office when you walk in. Only place they got a carpet is in between the two doors. The old postmaster would have all the big, long, black carpets laid out throughout winter because they absorb moisture. These people that took over took all the carpets out, I'm guessing, because they want to save money. And now it's all hard floor all the way through, and I'm just watching little old lady after little old lady come in with those hard boots, those hard sole boots, just waiting for one to slip and fall on her ass. And I came walking in. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they can't even mop up some of this moisture before someone falls on their ass, because I have no ACL, no MCL, no meniscus, nothing in my left leg. It's totally destroyed and ripped apart. So the slightest slippage, I'm on my ass. If my leg just buckles and I go down. The whole driveway, all slush. And all these poor people are carrying these packages and stuff across. And I mean, the one person had, Trace, they must have had like 50 eBay items they were shipping out, but they're like 90 years old and they don't have enough sense to print their own labels and just drop the stuff off. Instead, they take up the whole room, and it's just. Yeah. So yeah, after I said that, now I'm standing in line waiting for my packages. Uh, they took care of me right away because they wanted to get me the hell out of here. And the lady in the back came out with a mop, which it's a flathead mop. She throws the mop head on the ground, which is all shredded to crap. Tries to stick it on the mop. It doesn't even fit on the mop. So she slushed up what she could, and then she took the mop head and must have went looking for a new one, but all the water piled up right in front of the doorway. That wasn't too smart. But yeah, this was from Jeff Balke. Like I said, just got introduced to him. I know the name, so I might have seen him at the first Milwaukee Mighty Con that I went to, but I'm not sure because I was more focused on Art Baltazar that day. I didn't really pay attention to anything else going on. But he's going to be at the next one, so it's going to be. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Hopefully, if I can go. I had an MS issue and couldn't make the last Mighty Con that day. My body just gave out on me, and we went halfway there, and then decided to roam around the town we were in, debating whether or not I was going to go spend the rest of the day in the emergency room. And I didn't really feel like it, so they never do anything for me. So I figured I would just hit the next one, even though I prepaid. But they said I can come to any one, so that worked. But we're not talking about Milwaukee Mighty Con. We are talking about Jeff Balke Studios, which I'll get all the information on my show notes, and I'll also include the stuff about that sale so you can hopefully get it if you see this before the sale runs out, which I think it's going until January 2nd. I'm not sure, but it's an awesome deal. But he does, Stanley and his friends are some of his characters, which Stanley and his wife are squirrels. And this is Storm Kids comics that he sells. And, oh, drop it right away. This is Stanley's Ghost Halloween Adventure. John Carpenter presents. John Carpenter presents. I'm gonna have to read this one today too and find out more about it. But he had another one that was sold out, I think. But now I'm gonna have to go and see if it's available yet. Because let's check out the sale now and just see what there was. But I got a few of his animated character artwork style things, and he has some that come with mats, which are nice, and you can pick the different colored mats on different some of them. This is Stanley as a snowman, and I've always wanted to make a squirrel snowman for all my squirrels in the backyard. I had to get this picture. It'll definitely be hanging for next Christmas. I don't have no spot to put stuff. And I love the Alice in Wonderland characters. And I really like what he did with the Cheshire cat and gave it kind of a peppermint coloring to it. Uh, and the white border just looked awesome with that picture, just stood out just right. So those will definitely be up next year for Christmas. Now this one's okay. This one's a way thicker mat than this one. I wasn't sure if there was a second there. I thought there was another one in the back of there, but he's got some fun artwork. And my wife is a coffee holic. I used to love my black coffee, but for some reason this past year I can't stand the taste of coffee. I can't stand the taste of tea, peanut butter, alcohol's gone to shit now. It's like, which is probably a good thing, but I do miss it. My glass of tequila once in a while. But I just cannot stand the taste of any of those things anymore. I don't know what happened. It's a good and a bad thing. I mean, alcohol, I got myself to drinking tequila and getting away from the beer and all that fattening stuff. And my coffee's black, my tea's plain. But I can drink cold tea. It's weird, but the exact same tea warm, just taste is just nasty. I don't know. I don't know if I had COVID at one time or if it's just because of all these new medications or what the hell's causing it. I've been trying to change medications and see if I could knock it out because just so I could have, I'd be happy just being able to have my black cup of coffee every morning, 2, 3 cups of that. But anyways, my wife, my wife loves her coffee, and I got Stanley's wife with her morning coffee cup, and Stanley. Both of them looking pretty rough. A little coffee style background on Stanley, a little heart background on his wife. She's got the You're Gorgeous cup. He's got the I Love Coffee cup. These are awesome pictures. They will definitely get framed and put up someday. And then the last one I picked up. I'm a sucker for anything Rocket and Groot. And he's got an I Am Groot picture with his raccoon character dressed up, cosplaying as Rocket, and his little, I think it's a chipmunk, I'm not positive. Could be a young squirrel, but I consider it a chipmunk. But character just kind of like a Groot style troublesome kid. I love this picture. It's great. Couldn't ask for anything more. But yeah, since I missed out on the sale, I'm gonna have to go check it out today and see what there. I know there was two bigger priced items I wanted, so they're still there. And if the other comics there, I'd like to get it, but I doubt it because I just ordered this like a week ago. So yeah, that was a pretty quick one, but lots of fun. More fun than I expected. It should have clicked with Steve that I was getting the sloss, but it's just been a while, so I forgot that was coming. And then the Marvel Zombies, that was a nice little find. Thankfully, my wife pays attention to me somewhat. And was just looking through her Amazon, I think, one day or one of her book sites or something. I didn't even look where it actually came from. But she found it and it was a killer price. All the ones I seen were like 3 times that price. So I wasn't gonna complain. I'll take it. I was gonna get the soft cover for cheap and ended up getting the hardcover for just over what I would have paid for the soft cover if I would have bid a little bit higher. And then Jeff Balke Studios, very happy. I did not expect it to be this nice. I mean, it's just I wasn't sure on the size or what they'd come. I just always just order the stuff and just hope it comes out decent. Very happy. Another fun unpacking from our artists and writers from around the comic book and animated industry. Follow them, check them out. I will have all the information in the show notes. So hopefully we'll have something else coming out in the new year. I don't know what else I still have coming other than a couple Kickstarters. We'll see. I'm sure there's something that I forgot that I ordered that'll pop up or that the wife ordered. So, all right. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody else. Kick shit out of the monster if you got it. And we will get back to you sometime soon. Take care.